guys.
Hey.
We thought we'd do a better quality review of episode 2 of Highlife. We're just about to start watching. We're excited to see the second episode. And we got quite a few views, so hopefully you enjoy our review of episode 2. So we're just in the first ad break, so we've just watched the first part of episode 2. It's sort of slowly getting into it. I suppose for reality I expect a little bit more drama, so I'm waiting for something to happen, but obviously it's only the first part. What do you think, hun?
Yeah, it's slow so far, but I'm enjoying seeing the Nigerian Ghanaian culture. I think Benice's dad, I think his name's Edward Boateng. He's definitely the MVP. He's like the dad you'd want. He's a positive spirit. Just hearing about the challenges of him coming as an immigrant with nothing and where they are, and he's been able to help start a business for his daughter or his daughters is amazing. And then obviously you've got Cuppy and Chifa doing that collaboration for the jewelry line, where obviously Chifa looks like he's the brains and Cuppy's the
Inspo.
Yeah, inspo. Yeah, so that was good as well. And then obviously you got Kid as well, talking constantly about how his dad's coming and he barely sees his dad. And from a couple of Nigerian friends, I think sometimes relationship with dads can be it's a different culture. And he talks about how he saw his dad about 5-6 times a year, but his dad did provide for him. So he obviously loves his dad. He wants to impress his dad. They got a different relationship. So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, just seeing the different culture and stuff and everything going on. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, it's like a real focus on family. I think you're right. It's nice to see that. And like the focus is on like the father issue, isn't it, at the moment?
For Kid, yeah.
And for Benicia, with her dad, like seeing a positive relationship and then a not so positive experience with Kid.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's good. I suppose I'm just waiting for that juicy bit. I want to see a bit of drama, and I think that's probably what reality TV here in the UK and in the US has sort of given us. So we expect to see something kick off at some point. I'm sure there will be, but it's just slowly getting into the storyline and building up, a bit of background on the characters at the moment. But
they've got a preview of Cuppy and Kid having it off with each other, and he's telling her about herself and why she's single. Do you remember last week's preview?
Oh right, yeah.
Saying why telling her why she's single and stuff. So looking forward to that. That's going to be a bit of drama. They've got a bit of a rivalry. I don't know if that's brewed through jealousy of Kid getting famous and apparently changing, but obviously probably just developing into the successful person he needed to be to maintain that success that he got from, what was it, Nigerian Big Brother? But obviously Cuppy doesn't like it, and he's about to tell her about herself, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be good because, Cuppy's not my favourite character so far. So.
Oh, interesting. We'll talk about that a bit more in a minute.
She looked like a goddess. Oh my.
So guys, we're at the second ad break, and that was mainly focused on the unveiling of Camille's wedding dress, which we were quite impressed with, babe.
Yeah, impressive dress, yeah.
It's
one of the most
different.
impressive I've seen.
Yeah, it was quite ornate, like there's a lot of detail to the dress, but her mum's facial expression when she first saw it, I wasn't too sure whether she liked it or not. It looked like... Did you?
Yeah, I thought she had to put the cameras.
I thought it looked like she's either going to absolutely hate it or absolutely love it, and turns out that she loved it. But I thought it was really good, it accentuated her figure, that's what we said. And it's beautiful lace, and we were talking about the price, I think around maybe about 8,000.
I wouldn't even guess. I have no wedding dress experience, so you'll know better than me.
Well,
I
just think the amount of lace, and lace is normally expensive if it's real lace. But again, I'm not an expert. I would think wedding dresses are getting more and more expensive, and a statement dress like that could be quite expensive. What else do you think, babe, about the second part of the show?
Loved it. Yeah, it was more focused on the daughters and their mums, rather than the first 15 minutes was focused on dads, relationship with dads. So obviously it's good to see the different culture in terms of the pressures for women to be dating by a certain age, having kids by a certain age in that culture. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought also seeing Benicia and her sister trying to talk it out about getting back into business together. I don't know why there's apparently 3 sisters, but seems like only 2 of them matter. The third
it's
sister,
called like Donny Benny,
yeah,
brand.
and
Yeah.
even the dad last episode made no reference to the third sister. But yeah, I thought that was good. I think yeah, I'm interested. I like the show. I don't know how popular it will be. I don't know if there will be a season 2 because it's not bringing the drama that I feel that a lot of predominantly black shows will bring. But I think it's good in terms of showing real emotions, real family connections, business, success stories, and things like that, like real life things, kind of like Major Chelsea. And there will be drama scenes, but I don't know if it will be enough because obviously being a predominantly black show, it's going to be a predominantly black proportion of the country watching the show. Is that enough people to justify season 2? Hopefully so. Is it going to bring in a casual watcher with little drama compared to, let's say, Love and Hip Hop? I don't know, but I like it though because it's just real stuff going on.
Yeah, I think because it's not really. I think with a lot of the other reality shows, there's a lot of focus on like relationships that aren't family relationships, like boyfriend and girlfriend, even gay men, and like Maiden Chelsea and Towie. You don't really, apart from Camille and is it Tony, her fiance?
Yeah.
Apart from that and the storyline about their wedding, and I suppose the bit that's going to come up about Cuppy and her being single, and that sort of drama with her and kid, there's not really any sort of coverage yet on any other kind of relationships. You don't really know a lot about their personal relationships, like intimate relationships yet.
True.
And I think that's where a lot of the reality shows do quite well because that drama between couples.
Obviously, it's more focused on Cuppy can't get a man, Irene can't get a husband for a baby. More focused on the independent women, successful women in the show, which is different dynamic. Yeah.
Add a little excitement to any sporting event, but only if it's done safely, responsibly, and within our means. Never gamble.
Yeah, so part 3 is done, and another interesting piece.
Check out
Again, beautiful seeing Camille and Tony's parents coming together and just seeing the love between the 2 mums, just thanking each other for raising a beautiful daughter and a beautiful son. That was good to see. Just really embracing each other. And then who was it? Irene with her party. Where obviously, what was she launching? Was it a bar? I don't even know.
I don't know. It's called the Summer Soiree, so I don't know if it's just like an annual event to celebrate powerful business women. It seemed like that's the kind of thing it was because she was talking about being a council estate kid and not having many people that look like her to look up to. So that was the whole point. It was to inspire women and to empower women who are in that sort of position. So I think that was the point of that. It's not something I've heard of. Maybe it's in like the mags and the blogs. But yeah, she had the business manager from Vogue, and I noticed from my catfish obsession that she had Julie, who's one of the co-presenters on Catfish UK. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, and the start of it was in the boxing gym, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rathbone Boxing Gym, who my coach is talking about us going down there for some sparring. So that was good to see. It's so good seeing just different things in this show. People training, people doing business, people relationships, getting married. There's lots of different things, but obviously it's all black related. And as Irene said, it's good. Like when they were growing up, they didn't have representation, but now they are the representation for people. And obviously putting this show out, you're just seeing successful black people just living life. There's no drama. They're not trying to create drama. They're just trying to make money and get love and happy families. And And that's good to see, because you don't see that a lot in a lot of shows, and especially the family element there. Sorry about Kid, who obviously his dad didn't come to visit him.
Oh, at the cocktail making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's true representation, because in a lot of black families you do have distant fathers. He's talking about his dad rarely said "I love you." I didn't really get that from my parents much, but other families say it every day. So again, it's just something to see. I'm really enjoying it. What about yourself?
Yeah, I'm getting more into it. I think I'm getting more invested into the characters, and also getting used to the format, because it is different to other reality shows, in the sense that it's not really focused on the intimate relationships and that sort of manufactured drama that we're used to seeing, and it's more about when we did the first review, we didn't get we haven't had a lot of comments, but one of the comments was about obviously reality shows, and that with this particular reality show, it's not a true representation of black culture in Britain, and it's like quite surface, like materialistic, superficial, when it's focused on people that are wearing designer clothes, have got money, a bit of a bougie lifestyle. But I think it's less about that and more about the backstory to that, like the journey to getting to that point in life where you can enjoy the successes of your hard work. So it's quite inspirational in that sense, and I think it's sort of pushing the curve of reality TV, but whether that's gonna do well in the mainstream, we won't know yet.
Yeah.
So we finished episode 2. We got our first bit of, I suppose, typical reality drama with Cuppy and Kid's conversation with the drink throw. What did you think of that, babe? You were laughing.
I was very entertained. I thought, I think Kid was giving Cuppy some realities of if she wants to get a man and keep a man. But she was right. She didn't ask for that advice. The conversation wasn't going in that direction. You obviously just wanted to put her down because of everything that she's been saying. But yeah, it's good drama. Good drama. And then she drove off in her pink Ferrari, flexing. So yeah, that was.
No, the way he put it though was pretty rude. I would have probably done the same.
Yeah. She didn't ask for that. But she's been acting entitled. She's been judgmental on him. So yeah, he just wanted to bring her down a peg, and I thought it didn't need to be said. Didn't need to be said at all. But yeah, it gave us our drama show, and so the show had everything. You got the drama you wanted. So I think they'll all be friends from what it looks like with the preview of the next episode. They're all going to be friends about it. So yeah, it's pretty funny.
What about Benicia and Chifa and the watches and stuff like that? That looked a bit flirty, and she was talking about bringing him home.
Yeah, she wants a Nigerian, Ghanaian man. She wants a Ghanaian man. Obviously, her mum will love that, and that's good there. That might be a
developing story.
Developing storyline. I think that would be good. Yeah, I think they're both successful people. They're both attractive people. They seem to have a good rapport with each other, both positive about what each other's doing. So yeah, that could work. That would be good relationship.
So overall, what did you think of episode 2?
Yeah, better than episode 1. I'm more invested in the characters, and it's just showing so many different things about just the black culture and just general life. They talk about weddings, business, family, relationships, health, boxing. They talk about everything, but they're not dramatizing it. It's just general life. That's a general life that they live. Obviously, it's nothing like the world we live in, so it's the bougie world. But ultimately, it feels natural what they're doing. It doesn't feel forced at all.
No, that's what I was saying earlier. It's not like, it doesn't feel like manufactured drama like other reality shows. Where you just get that feel that some of it is scripted or sort of forced. So you don't really get that with this show yet, but then it might develop into that the more popular it gets, or you know, the more feedback they get from people that are watching. And we saw a little preview for next week's episode, and that looks alright. There's a bit more happening. I think that's Camille and Tommy's wedding.
Loads of Ferraris.
And Ferraris and shoes. We got a little glimpse into. I don't know if that was Cuppy's.
Yeah, they look like Cuppy's
wardrobe,
yeah.
shoedrobe.
Shoedrobe, yeah.
Yeah. So, and also they looked like it was a bit of a situation. I don't know if that was at the wedding or if they're at dinner. Where Kid got the microphone and wanted to say something. I don't know if he was trying to make some sort of public apology to Cuppy, so that looks quite interesting. But yeah, I think we'll carry on, you know, committing to it and seeing how it goes, and
we'll commit to 1 hour a week.
Commit to 1 hour a week, yeah. But yeah, and we'll keep an eye out for similar reviews. So yeah, thanks.